we're paying 6 now, they're paying 12. You make solar work by selling them power for 10. They're saving money. They'll do a long-term power agreement. This won't be built until they sign a power agreement to buy the power for 25 years. They'll love it because they're paying less, and they got it locked in at a guaranteed price for 25 years. It doesn't, sometimes there'll be a little tiny escalator work in there just to build up that panels, and I should note that, and I'll remind you that. But the reality of what happens with the way the grid works is, when you're putting electricity into the grid, unlike the internet, where it's an IP address, and you're talking to a website in Texas, it actually comes in from a computer to Texas and finds your computer here. When you do, when power's going into the grid, it's like a big bathtub. There's a lot of places that dump it in, and there's places that pull it out. And what'll happen is if it's getting dumped in here, that power will go back out the closest place that someone's pulling it out. So frankly, what'll happen is on a really bright sunny day, now I haven't looked at the distribution off of those 2 substations, but I know the one up here does the whole village of Coxsackie, or most of it. On a really bright sunny day, this thing will probably be supplying a 10-mile radius. The power will actually be coming off these fields. You won't know it, you won't see your bill, but the reality is if you were to chase that electron back to the source, it'll come off these fields. So the fact of the matter is we will be using it, but not paying for it. So I don't know how you feel. Maybe you feel better about it if you pay a little more and you actually get a bill that says you bought solar. I'm fine with the science end of it, if you will. I also want to point out that the panels targeted that they normally wouldn't be replaced for 20 years. The reality is that the technology changes so fast that they may get the poles, all of us say that the panels may get swapped out at 10 or 15 years as technology changes. The inverters have about a 10-year lifespan. So over 25 first year, what we do is we're going to lease them the property. The idea will maintain ownership of it. We're going to lease it to them for 25 years with a renewal for 24. Probably over the first 25 years, the inverters will be replaced at least twice. Okay? And again, they're literally no bigger than a good-sized file cabinet. They're very small, and we're from State up and doing it, so it's not a big effort to do that. The panels, normally 20-25-year lifespan on them, but I would tell you right now that the way the solar is changing with the efficiency, I think they'll end up swapping them out sooner than that when the technology gets here. Yeah, it's changing dramatically on that. And again, it won't be an impact because they'll just come in, they'll have new panels, they'll all fit those things. They'll all bolt a bunch of them, bolt new ones in. It won't be a large-scale construction. As far as going construction, again, really a pitching machine. The holes are probably an excavator with a pile on it. The holes will be like 15 foot, the no excavation, they'll be pushed right down into the clay. So, we'll have some construction activity and noise like that, yes. Far less than we have building like these other parks where you're building roads and all the rest of that, earth moving, et cetera. So, and again, all of this will be addressed in the environmental impact statement that we're putting together right this minute.
When do you anticipate that?
This summer, probably the first draft, July. No, I'm going to say July, probably somewhere in there. We just recently, I was writing the impact statement, and because of some other commitments on my time right now, we just pushed that over to have Delaware write most of it, and then I'm doing all the negotiating on the key points. We're just, I don't know, say July or so. I would tell you that we would probably look to be in here for site plan again, probably about the same time in the fall. And then I think, not to prejudice us, but I think this should be a pretty straightforward site plan process. It's not going to be, you have a lot of issues in normally the other parts of the state that we can code stuff and, signing and all stuff. We were just talking about the Russell here a little bit ago. There's going to probably be one little unit sign over here by the I think that's it. That's the key point. Unless there's any questions or any other questions on it, we're moving. I mean, you guys know you're seeing how this stuff. People just don't appreciate how long it takes to get the paperwork done and all the negotiating, all getting people to make decisions. But I think we handled this very well. I'm very proud of the whole project I think I've done in my career. When this one, I'll be honest with you, when they came in, they should have. Archaeology, well. And before they left that room that day, I had a municipality came online, how to do this, and I'm pretty pleased that right now, that state is straight as a bullet shot, is how I thought this should be approached. And people are buying into it wholeheartedly. In fact, people told us last week that they're going to have absolutely no RDI issues. You know, we got to write up what we're going to do and stop it. You're good. Yeah, we're really, and we did it right. We made sure we weren't going to get $100,000 in secret engineering work done, and then we found it. We figured we better work this stuff out, so we're earlier in the process. And now, the honest with you, a lot of agencies, this is the first project they've done with like this. And so with this handhold, we get people to do that. So. All right, great. That's all. This is so preliminary right now. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that for 100 megawatts, we're looking at 12,000. This will be so. This will be 8,000 to 9,000.
They're black or they colored?
No, they'll be that black, kind of deep dark blue black color. They'll have a non-reflective. That's the other thing
They don't reflect.
Well, that's one thing. We've hired a consultant to do a study to do some research on the reflectivity, on the electromagnetic, because that was something that came up. Well, a lot of the electromagnetic radiation, you know, we have a professional that does this, but I did a lot of literature research on it. The fact of the matter is, everything puts out electromagnetic. There's more electromagnetic radiation coming off that 39.5 kV line that goes down through there right now than this will produce, okay? And solar panels will produce some, but it's like background levels within 10 to 14 feet from the edge of the closest panel. And they don't aggregate, so it's not like, all right, we got 1,000 panels, so it's 14,000 feet. It's not that way, you know, so we're going, you know, again, that'll all be documented in the EIS document. You know, it's not gonna cause, I've had people tell me, well, it's gonna cause climate change, and I'm like, you know, well, you know, we're not going to be growing palm trees, you know, behind the prison now because this is going to warm the environment up so badly. We've heard a lot of stuff. We are addressing that all in good professional due diligence. Yeah, anytime. I mean, I apologize. I would much rather come in and do this occasionally than bang a whole big document at the end of the day. You know? And I hope as we get a little further along, maybe we could even, very nice so we could schedule a visit if anybody wanted to meet us out there and take a look a little closer at the property.
First, we need you to bring one of those panels in next time you come up, okay? They did have one up in the meeting we went to.
They're pretty much like any you see around. Now that's the other thing we're hoping to do, and again, that'll be fleshed out a little further. We're kind of hoping that one of our efforts is going to be to take advantage of this buying power. The company has said they would work with us, and I have to remind my partner that this doesn't mean that, you know, you made a deal to put a panel on Frank's house and you're going to call China and they're going to throw a panel over. We're going to probably have to do is buy, you know, make an investment of $500,000 or something, and buy panels in bulk when they buy them. So like when you're buying 12,000, buy 3,000 for us. Yeah. And then our intention is to try to get in the pro forma here where we're able to generate a little money that we could actually offer at least cut rate panels and then maybe match homeowners up with nice CERTA programs where they'll pay the cost of center, but also be able to provide a cut rate panel to people within the community. And hopefully the 10 that can see around here, if, you know, to me, I would rather have you come in and take care of my electric bill than put some trees in my front yard. If they don't feel that way, we'll put some trees in your yard. But I think most of them are gonna say, no, why don't you put $10,000 of panels on our roof and not $10,000 worth of trees in my front yard?
Well, maybe it's the panels in the new supermarket, there's a whole roof section.
And all not the labor, but our intent too was really to cut our teeth on this one a little bit. I've learned a lot. There are a number of other opportunities around here to do more solar, and probably one of the next ones I wouldn't mind doing would be a much smaller scale, but it would be targeted at getting the town, the school district, maybe the county highway facilities here, getting government facilities, the library, anything that taxpayers are supporting with the electric bill, get them together, build a field that would support them, get them individually to buy the power through us, and then lock it in. If we could lock the town's electric rate in at a guaranteed rate for the next 25 years, you may not see a big savings immediately, but 15, 20 years out, and it'll be a big difference. So we've got some ideas of where to go next, but we wanted to get one of them on the ground and figure some everything. So,
Sounds good.
Good evening.
Yep, see you soon.
Yeah.